Here.
I will.
It is great to see you. You have something that I would say, party, yay, I would say must have for anybody, especially crafters out there that, you know, that need this type of adhesive. This is called the Liqui Stic and Ducky envelope glue and remoistening set. This is gonna be so easy for you to use, even if you make mistakes or if you have to go back and fix things, you got everything you need. You can turn anything into an envelope. Absolutely, make your own envelopes,
anything. Right?
So it's a 2-pack. You told me before the show we get two separate things in this.
Yeah, and they each do something totally different.
Okay.
So let me explain.
All right.
Why I was holding these is because I turned these into sticky notes. You can do that with anything that you want. You can turn it into a sticky note, and I will show you how to do that. So there's two products, and they have distinct uses. So first is the Liqui Stic. Liqui Stic does two things. Come down here, and I'm gonna show you right here, because this is a great description. So if you use it wet, it is a permanent glue. If you use it dry, it makes a sticky note. So let's always shake, by the way, just give it a little bit of shake.
Okay.
And then what you do, okay, so here's wet is gonna be permanent. So I'm going to put my Liqui Stic on here. Looks like a white glue, right? So then you know that it's, and then this will be permanent. When I apply that and let it dry, it's permanent. But here, I have a little swipe, right? And I let it dry with nothing. You see how shiny it is there?
Yeah,
okay.
it's clear now.
That makes it in anything you want into a sticky note. It could be a beautiful picture that you like, something out of a magazine, your kids' cards, grandkids' cards. So when you let it dry, it becomes sticky and you can turn anything you want into sticky. So let's talk about behind me for a minute.
Okay.
So if you want to try out a border in your home, you're decorating, you can't decide, and you don't want it to be permanent because you want to think about it, this is actually a wallpaper border. And I can put it up, try it out, live with it, and when I take it down, Guy, there's no residue. Nothing. Feel that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's the nice thing. And if you're going to decorate for a party like here, you're 30 again, me too. So anything that you put up around the house and you want to decorate with, you don't have to worry about this residue or anything because everything can be taken down with zero residue.
Without scratching or marring the surface at all.
That's right. And look at these pretty rosettes. Like, you know, these were not meant for this, but we just put some of the Liqui Stic on there.
Yeah.
Now I made it a repositionable sticky note. Everybody has save-a-dates. Mickey, you want to decorate somebody's room. Mickey's my granddaughter, actually. I can decorate. So all of these kinds of things you can decorate with and take it down because you're turning anything you want into a sticky note.
It's brilliant, you know, especially when you think about party decor and things like that, which obviously you have to remove. And unlike tape, which sometimes tape doesn't always hold. Tape kind of pops off after a while, or when you put something on it, it kind of tilts with the tape, you know, as the tape starts to peel away. This gives you a nice flat surface to be able to stick anything on, and you don't have to do anything to the surface. You do it to whatever it is you're hanging.
Exactly.
That's brilliant.
Well, let's talk about, so another thing would be, you know, we make window decorations. So anything that you want to stick in your window, on your door, you can do that decoration and remove it with no residue whatsoever. Put it back, messages, and any kind of glass or lucite, that kind of thing. Now you're saying, oh great, I made a whole bunch of things. What do I do with them to preserve them? All you do is take your favorite plastic bag, whatever it is, you know, right there, okay, and put these on here. And the nice thing to know is we made all of these decorations 6 months ago and they're still sticky, they're still good. And so here, could flip it over, put it on this side, and that's my storage. Now I just stick it in a drawer. So everything that I made sticky stays sticky and is reusable.
Right. This is a customer pick. We are extremely busy. Whenever this comes to town, it's like, oh my gosh, every crafter loves it because, and especially for the part where you can make anything into a sticky note. Because honestly, I can't tell you how many times a day I use a sticky note for something. Or I want to put something up, but I don't want it to be there forever. You know, like it's like the magnet on the refrigerator type thing, right? It's like, guess what? No magnets stick to my refrigerator because it's not made.
That's right.
Not made out of
the new stainless finish is not magnetic. So if you have those typical things that, you know, the kids draw pictures and you can't put them on the refrigerator with a magnet, what you do is you use your Liqui Stic as your sticky note, put it on that metal surface that's not magnetic, and now you can hang all of those things really easy. Okay, so that's one thing that does, one of the products that does two things, wet or dry. Now there's a second product in here.
There's more.
So here's what's cool. if you are a crafter, and it doesn't matter if you're the rock star or the teacher doing arts and crafts, you need a bonding agent. If you're making your own cards that are specialty size, you need an envelope to go with that specialty size. You can use an envelope and create it out of anything, and then get your own Remoist glue. Now, when we say Remoist glue, when you buy envelopes at the store, they look like this, look, right?
Yeah.
They got glue on them. The factory put
but don't
glue.
I have to lick that?
Yes, you lick it or you sponge it, but you don't have that when you're making your own envelope. How do you get that?
Like licking envelopes.
All you do, look, I made it a little envelope for you. I meant to address it to me, but I forgot. So we're gonna make this like Guy is sending this to me and use the whole kit. So this is regular paper, but it could be cardstock. First, to seal my edges, I'm going to use my Liqui Stic. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a permanent glue.
So you're gonna make an envelope first.
That's right. So I'm creating it, I'm sealing my edges.
Okay.
And we put a little note in there that you're sending me. And now, always shake a little bit.
Yeah.
And then this is your ducky. It comes out a little bit colored, just like you saw on, one that comes from the store.
Yeah.
And so now all I do is I let that dry for 5 minutes. So on the day you're doing all your crafting, do a whole bunch of these, and then this becomes your seal, just like this.
The same, you can create your own envelope.
Yes, and you can create them out of anything. Now, these are water-based. You noticed I got some here?
Yeah.
No big deal. Water-based, all natural, wipe it away. Now that you know you can make envelopes and seal them on the sides and make your own glue, what are you gonna use? Okay, how about you see a great picture in a magazine, you want to turn it into an envelope, you can. This is wrapping paper. Make your own envelopes with these two products. See how the glue is right there? And all I would do to re-wet that, just like a standard envelope, is wet it.
With a sponge.
Yeah, with a sponge, absolutely. And so you get both of these products that are a must for your crafting and your creating, and they're both so unique and it's so reasonable that it's a no-brainer to get home.
It sells out every time we bring it in. We have it at the this is actually the lowest price we've ever had it for, at only $15.45, and it's on 4Flex. And don't forget, $5 to ship everything. Thank you, Bonnabelle. Great job.
Party!
Party! Yeah, sweet. I love that. I can now stick things on my